Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel NCA Made Easy. I am Vidya Putran, an NCA candidate here to guide you through the NCA process and NCA exams. This video has been prepared for special requests from law students, legal professionals, and some of my friends who wondered what is this all about and is it something that they'd be interested in. At the end of this video, if you feel like you're someone who is interested in this NCA process and if you wish to become an NCA candidate, click subscribe and stay tuned for such content. Today, we'll be discussing about the NCA process, which is also known as NCA assessment, who's eligible, how to apply, and the key benefits of this NCA process for internationally trained lawyers. Let's dive into NCA process and how it can benefit you. To start, let's clarify what NCA is. National Committee on Accreditation is a regulatory body of the Federation of Law Society of Canada which assesses your internationally obtained law degree so that applicants who with common law qualification obtained outside of Canada or with civil law training in Canada do not need to satisfy different entrance standards to practice law in different provinces and territories of Canada. NCA's primary function is to assess the legal education and professional experience of individuals who have obtained their credentials outside of Canada. This assessment is done to ensure that the knowledge and skills of any international trained lawyers will meet the standards of the Canadian legal profession. They evaluate your legal education and practical experience, comparing it with the Canadian standard. NCA then provides a report outlining steps for you to complete and become a recognized lawyer in Canada. These steps often include taking specific exams or attending law school courses. So, if you are an internationally trained lawyer, the NCA process is the way to practice in Canada. It's about ensuring that every lawyer practicing in Canada, regardless of where they are trained, has the same fundamental understanding of Canadian law. Now, you may wonder who can apply for this NCA process. The NCA process is primarily designed for internationally trained lawyers or international law graduates who wish to practice in Canada. However, it's not just about having a law degree, you need to also have a legal education and professional experience that is equivalent to the Canadian law degree program. Also, your law degree needs to be from a recognized university, which in turn is recognized and licensed to provide such legal education during the period of your law degree, authorized by the Bar Council or equivalent body in that country. For example, I have studied in Vaikunta Baliga College of Law, which is in the district of Udupi and which is under the KSLU University, which is in Hubli. So these two districts are in Karnataka in India. So when I applied for NCA assessment, I had to make sure that my law school and the university is accredited to provide legal education, that is my law degree, by the Bar Council of India, because Bar Council of India is a regulatory body in India. Then NCA will assess the status of the university and degrees equivalency. Now, what happened exactly with my application? Even though the college and the university were accredited, by which I mean I had personally verified the documents that were issued by the Bar Council to the university and college. However, The website of Bar Council of India was not updated with this information. It was still showing that before my legal education started, the license had expired. So, when my assessment report came, I was shocked to know that my legal education was not considered valid as per the standards of NCA policies. Don't worry, I was able to approach the Bar Council of India with great help and guidance from my principal and faculty from my law college. And finally, after 3 longest months of my life, this website was updated with correct information by the Bar Council of India. I have seen many NCA applicants facing this issue and dropping the whole idea of NCA process and their dream to practice in Canada. If you are facing this issue, please comment below and reach out to me. I will guide you through step by step process on how I did it and helped others to do it too. Evidently, I had applied for review of the assessment which is free of cost, and after submitting the proof of accreditation of the law school and the university, the NCA board reviewed their assessment and issued my report outlining 5 core subjects and legal research writing course and an additional subject of property law. It is also essential that you demonstrate proficiency in English or French, the Canada's official languages. Remember, the goal here is to ensure that you have the substantive legal knowledge and skills equivalent to those of beginning practitioner in Canada. So if you are an internationally trained lawyer or law graduate with these qualifications, you are eligible to apply. So if you meet these criteria, you are ready to start your application process. Now let's walk through the application process step by step. Step 1. Create an account on NCA portal. This is your personal space where you will be submitting your application and tracking your progress. Make sure you provide accurate and up-to-date information, as this is the primary way by which the NCA will communicate with you. Once your account is set up, it's time to submit your application. Step 2. Documentation. NCA requires a number of documents including your law degree and transcripts, certificate of good standing in your jurisdictional bar council. In my case, it was Karnataka State Bar Council, and an English or French language proficiency proof. This is not hard as it may seem at the beginning, but make sure you personally check each and every document that it is as per the requirement of NCA. For example, each document must be translated into English or French if they are in a different language. Step 3. Payment of assessment fee. After submitting your application, you'll need to pay an application fee. Now it varies time to time, so you will have to refer to the website and check what is the current application fee. This can be done directly through the NCA portal. Remember, your application is not going to be processed until the application fee is paid in full. Once your application documents and fees are received, the NCA will review your credentials. This process usually takes around 4 to 8 weeks, but it may take longer depending on the time of the year and the number of applicants. Now, for example, during the December, there won't be any progress done because it will be a holiday time for the Canada. Step 4. Assessment report. After assessment of your application, if you are eligible for NCA as per the parameters set and explained before, NCA will issue the report and assign you a set of exams to complete. These exams are designed to ensure that you have the necessary knowledge and skills to practice in Canada. Step 5, register for the exam. You have to keep an eye for the changes in the syllabus that has happened and will happen from time to time. You need to refer to the page in NCA portal pro- providing the knowledge and the syllabus, updated syllabus and exam outlines. You will download that and you will go through personally and see that what exactly they are expecting from you. Then you will prepare for the exam, and when the registration opens you will register for that particular exam. Step 6, preparing for the exam. Now, to prepare for your exam, the starting point again is syllabus. Check the updated syllabus on the NCA portal of the subject that you wish to write. While going through the syllabus, you will get an idea of the expectation from you of that of a subject, what theories, what principles, tests, concepts, case laws that you need to know. The blueprint is right there. The NCA candidates often wonder whether NCA provides you with the study materials. No. They just indicate in the syllabus what books or cases you need to refer while preparing for your exam. Then where to find these accurate study materials? When you have come this far, you might also have looked up for tutors or study materials online. If not, do it now. There are many tutors providing curated study materials. If you have found a best resource for notes, comment below for others to check it out. What if you need live lectures for better understanding of the concepts? Well, if you need concept clarity from a budding NCA candidate who gave exams in 2023, you know who. Hit me up for a call. But if you are looking for sessions from an NCA qualified professional who has cleared all the exams and has got the completion certificate, them we call as NCA qualified professionals. Then there are many tutors online. Find the one suits best for you. And if you're wondering where I took my study materials, live sessions, exam preparation guidance, sample papers and much more, comment below and I'd be happy to share that info. Keep in mind that your preparation for each subject requires independent strategy that suits you, because some of the NCA candidates might be working professionals, some might be freelancing professionals, or who has just moved to Canada and they are juggling with job and family and figuring out about new world and also preparing for NCA exam. So take time to first see what works for you and find and explore people who will cater for your needs. Results. This is a step 7. Now, to clear the subjects, you need to get 50% of the marks. And as and when you write the exams and pass it, it will reflect on your file in the NCA portal. Typically, it will take around 45 plus days for the results to reflect on your portal from the date of the exam. Now, some of the frequently asked questions around the exam and the results are like, can I reschedule my exam after registering? I have paid so and so dollars and like I won't be able to write the exam on that particular date for some unfortunate reason. Actually, yes, you can reschedule, but as per the schedule that has been curated and provided in the NCA portal by the NCA. So you will check that schedule. For example, if from Feb 5th to 8th administrative law subject has been put, then if you have registered for 5th, you can reschedule up to 8th. You cannot do beyond that, or you have to cancel the exam this time. If you are not able to write any of these 3 dates, then you have to cancel the exam and wait for the another cycle when the registration opens for administrative law exam. So if you cancel, is there any refund? Yes, you will get a portion of the registered amount as refund they will deduct some amount. Currently, it is around $100. Now, what about after the results? Is there any re-attempts? Is there any appeal if you don't find that your result is fair? Yes. If you do not pass, unfortunately, then you can appeal for that decision and check if you have actually got the more marks um, in the exam, but they have given you less marks in the results. So that is appeal. If you wish to appeal, then there is a requisite fee that you have to pay. So you can check it out in the NCA portal. And what about re-attempts? How many attempts do they give? There are 3 attempts that you can give, one after the other. Whenever the as per the schedule, whenever the registration opens, you can write and register the exam and write the exam. But after the 3 attempts, for the fourth one, you have to specially request them for the fourth attempt. Step 8. Certificate of qualification. Once you have cleared all the assigned exams and course, you will receive a certificate of qualification. This certificate is your ticket to applying for admission to a provincial law society in Canada and moving one step closer to practicing in Canada. It may seem a bit daunting, but every step you take is a step closer to your goal of practicing law in Canada. You might feel it is exhausting and why should I go through this longest NCA process? But dear, just think about the amount of time, energy, and money that is saved from the traditional way of moving to Canada and taking the LLB degree there. Yes, you heard me right. You don't have to move to Canada to write NCA exams. You can be right where you are in your home and you can write the exams from home. It's all online. All the NCA assessment, NCA exams, everything is online. So give it a thought. Now, what are the key benefits? Firstly, NCA process provide an opportunity for internationally trained lawyers like us to practice in Canada. This opens the door for new job market and potentially a new life in a different country. Secondly, obtaining NCA accreditation can enhance your legal credibility. It shows that you have met the Canadian legal standards, which can be a substantial boost to your professional profile. Thirdly, it paves the way for dual qualification. This means that you can practice law both in your home country where you have already gotten the bar license and also in Canada, doubling your legal reach. Now, especially in the era of internet, you'd know that there is a lot of potential for you to work remotely as well. Finally, it encourages personal growth. The process challenges you to adapt to a different legal system, fostering resilience and adaptability, skills that are sought after the legal profession. These benefits make NCA process a worthwhile investment for your career. Do you have any questions? Please comment your doubts or questions on NCA process below. I have deliberately left out the part of bar exam in this video because first of all I have not gone through that process yet. But if you need me to research on that and get back to you with another video like this, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and please subscribe for more content on NCA process, exams, preparation, answers, methods and much more. This is Vidya from NCA Made Easy. Have a great day.